The NBA great LeBron James and the LA Lakers have been the matter on the table in the NBA world over the past few weeks, if not months, following recent social media posts by fans requesting LeBron James be traded by the LA Lakers. Could LeBron James really be traded by the LA Lakers? Well, watch this video to the end to find out. LeBron James trade theory is proposed as the LA Lakers struggle greatly. Los Angeles Lakers' struggles are still going strong as the NBA season drags on, and a trade theory involving LeBron James has been floated. The Los Angeles Lakers are still having a terrible time this season, as evidenced by their dismal 2-7 record, but they may be in for even more misery in the years to come. On Sunday, the Cleveland Cavaliers outclassed the Los Angeles Lakers, who went on to lose 114-100. As a result, fans are already calling for trades. However, the recent high-profile trades the Lakers have made, most notably the one involving Anthony Davis, have already resulted in the loss of numerous future draft picks. James is still one of the best NBA players in the league, but given his advanced age, it is unlikely that he will be able to maintain his level of play for very long. James is not tradable this year, but the Lakers could face a major issue if he leaves after the current campaign. James was purchased by the Lakers in 2018, and Davis joined them in 2019 after leaving the New Orleans Pelicans. They all appeared to be in good shape when they won the NBA title in 2020 with the Lakers, but their supposedly star-studded team currently appears to be anything but. A no-brainer on paper in the short term, James has seen the Lakers roster constructed around him. Long-term, however, is a different story because James might not want to end his career in this way, and a trade could happen in the future. Kevin O'Connor, an NBA expert, is extremely worried about the future of the Lakers and even put forth a scenario on the Bill Simmons podcast. If you're the Lakers, you can't be sure that LeBron will want to stay there for the long haul given the circumstances, according to O'Connor. Therefore, you cannot part with those picks knowing that he might demand a trade in July of the following year. If you're the Lakers in this scenario, you have to be thinking long-term. You can't be thinking about LeBron James's future, especially given the circumstances and his age. He's older. The Lakers have created a ton of room for James, Davis, and most recently Russell Westbrook. Yet, they missed the playoffs last year, and it would take a miracle to have a successful season this year. Even worse, they had to give up a number of first-round selections in order to trade for Davis. The Pelicans have the option to trade choices in the NBA draft of 2023, and they also have the option to obtain the 2025 pick the following year. Before the Lakers are certain of having their own first-round choice, they must wait until 2026. The Lakers are in a difficult situation as a result of James's advancing age and their limited ability to influence young players. They may feel secure in the knowledge that James must stay with them for the duration of this season, but that doesn't guarantee that he won't ask to depart in July. Is Jeanie Buss willing to let go of James? In order to guarantee Kobe Bryant would sign a long-term contract with the Los Angeles Lakers, Jerry Buss traded Shaquille O'Neal to the Miami Heat in 2004 to end a similar no-win situation. Nearly 20 years later, his daughter, Jeanie Buss, who is still the franchise's final decision-maker, would need to take a similarly risky step with LeBron James. The O'Neal/Bryant relationship had reached its conclusion, according to Dr. Buss. When O'Neal went on to win another championship with the Miami Heat, the O'Neal trade became even more divisive. However, the illustrious center had a longer career than Bryant did, and the younger guard delivered 2 more titles to Los Angeles. With James, the Lakers could be facing a similar crossroads. Would Jeanie Buss and the Lakers front office have to really consider dealing one of the finest players in NBA history if he decides not to stay with the team in August? With a few regular season games remaining, the Lakers have a chance to move up to 8th place in the Western Conference. With only 1 play-in game remaining instead of 2, championship expectations have changed to the more realistic target of placing 7th or 8th. With Anthony Davis sidelined for many weeks with a foot ailment, the team might not make the playoffs. Whatever happens, LeBron James, who is up for a 2-year contract extension this summer, will feel the effects greatly. The Lakers won't be able to commit any future assets to the LeBron era without the certainty of an extension. The Cleveland Cavaliers might be a viable option given the rumors about LeBron James's future have already started. James told Jason Lloyd of The Athletic that, "The door's not closed on that. I have no idea what the future holds. I don't even know when I'll be free." That is, July 1st, 2023. Before the roster for the 2022-23 season is put together, the Lakers need a solution before the NBA draft in late June and free agency in July. If James decides to play, the squad will have to improve on its lackluster performance this season. Russell Westbrook's contract may be a little more acceptable as it is expiring, and he is likely to choose to sign on for one more year at $47.1 million, especially if Los Angeles is willing to provide two distant, likely post-James first-round picks in 2027 and 2029. Boss and Rob Pelinka, president of basketball operations, have a difficult task at hand, but if James won't commit, it could be much simpler than the alternative. The battle ahead for the LA Lakers. The Lakers will experience the same difficulty the Brooklyn Nets did with James Harden before the February 10th deadline, if James is determined to make another run with the Cavaliers. Superstars choose their destinations, particularly when their contracts are about to expire, just as Davis was traded by the New Orleans Pelicans and ended up in Los Angeles. If the Cavaliers are motivated, they may free up enough salary space to pay James the maximum amount of $46.7 million for the 2022-2023 season. Even if All-Star Darius Garland signs a full deal this summer with a starting salary of $31.8 million, it may still work, so long as he doesn't make more than the typical 25% cap. The Cavaliers would have to be careful with their spending elsewhere and find a team willing to take on Lauri Markkanen's deal. All other suitors may be scared off by that threat alone. The potential for the Cavaliers to sign James outright in free agency. The Lakers may find a market with simply Cleveland as the only team. James will make $44.5 million next season, so the Cavaliers may put together a variety of packages to hit the $35.5 million outgoing salary cap. Kevin Love's expiring $28.9 million can get Cleveland most of the way there. The squad may present other lineups if Love is unavailable, including those with Isaac Okoro, C.D. Osman, Markkanen, Karis LeVert, Dylan Windler, Dean Wade, and/or Lamar Stevens. If the Indiana Pacers are the 2022 pick, Cleveland should have all of its first-round picks over the following 7 seasons. But the Cavaliers would need guarantees that James will remain with them for a while. An extend and trade may resolve that and lock in James for $95.7 million through 2024-25. Is a deal consisting of Sexton, Markkanen, and 1 or 2 first-round selections enough for the Lakers if LeBron decides to leave once his contract ends, and if Cleveland is indeed his next stop? Of course, Cleveland will say no if the Lakers request All-Stars Jared Allen or Garland or Evan Mobley. Even Okoro can be forbidden. Keep in mind that the Cavaliers would have to pay to acquire James a season early. Cleveland has leverage if James decides to come back, since the team may wait until 2023-2024. Cleveland may need to entice a third or fourth club into a hypothetical deal if the Lakers are unwilling to accept Sexton, Markkanen, or any of the other players named from the Cavaliers. The $60 to $75 million in cap space the Lakers anticipate having for the 2023 summer without James is another thing to take into account. Is the club better off using that spending capacity than accepting Cleveland's offer? The Lakers' salary space in the summer of 2023 could decrease by more than half to between $25 and $38 million if the picks are worth enough. And although the Lakers are definitely free to go through the offers from the other 28 clubs, their options will be somewhat constrained if James selects the Cavaliers over, say, Harden's Sixers. What will happen to Davis, who has a contract with the Lakers until 2024-25, with an early termination option after the 2023-24 season if the Lakers and James part ways? Did the Lakers plan to rely on the frequently injured, nearly 39-year-old player? Would a whole rebuild be the solution? That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.